Alright guys, I'm trying to find a good position. This is horrible. So, I'm trying to find a good position where the lighting is okay. I'm trying to do this in my car. I'm actually outside the mall. I had if you're a Barnes & Noble member, you get a free coffee every month. They think it's weird when I come in and get a large black coffee. They think that's kind of weird, but dude, it's free. So, and as a Barnes & Noble member, I get a free Starbucks every month. So that's what I did. I had 2 meetings with my clients, and now I am about to head to court for a new client. So, exciting times, exciting times. It's literally the perfect day to be outside. I am, I'm in 3/4 sleeves. It's in the 50s, high 50s in Wisconsin, which is insane. I know I usually do a Hot Mess Mom vlog Tuesday nights, but tonight my son has an orchestra concert. So there will be no Hot Mess Mom vlog tonight. So you're going to get me this afternoon. And really what I kind of wanted to talk about today is with busy mom life, as all of you on here, except for a few guys, are busy moms. You might be busy dad, whatever. But man, us moms busy. So, those of you that don't know me and my story, my name is Erin Wester. I've been an online health and fitness coach for 7.5 years. June of this year, it will be 8 years. And yes, I've been affiliated with the same company for all of that time. It's my passion. I love it. I would do it if I made 1 penny, or if I made 1,000,000 pennies. I would still do this business just because of the passion and the lives I get to change. And I've shared quite openly that my goal this year is to help 100 women lose 10 to 20 pounds each this year. So that's a lot of pounds to lose, and I know that I'll get there, because most of you guys have more than 10 to 20 pounds to lose, just like me. I've got about 40 more to go. So, and I would like to get there by the end of summer. That's my goal. I've lost a little over 10 pounds so far this year. So that's pretty good for me. I'm a slow loser. That's just me. But I'm on my second weight loss journey. So I had my son in 2006. And I really didn't start my weight loss journey till about 2008. I had gained 75 pounds when I was pregnant with him. He was over 9.5 pounds when he was born. Now at 11 years old, he is 5'3" and 120 pounds. So yeah, he's a big boy. He's tall, big kid. But, for the first 2 years of his life, I just didn't look in mirrors. I didn't like having my picture taken. I just didn't want to see the reality. Until my clothes just didn't fit anymore. And, yoga pants and sweatshirts just wasn't working, because I was going to be graduating from college with my degree as an older college student. I was going to be graduating with my bachelor's at 29. And I knew that yoga pants and sweatshirts weren't going to cut in anymore. So I decided to join Weight Watchers in 2008. And that kind of progressed into buying P90X off eBay. And then I got introduced to this coaching opportunity, which has absolutely changed my life. After the first pregnancy, I lost the 75 pounds I had gained. I was about 165 at almost 5'10". That is the higher range of where I should be. But I am just a bigger bone lady. I have a chest. I have booty. I have pretty muscular legs. That's just my build. I can't change my bones. I can't change how my body is configured. I can't change that I've had 2 C-sections. Those are all things that I can't change. Hey, Patty, how's it going? So, those are just things that I'm never going to be able to change. I'm never going to be a size 2, a size 4, never. I'm happy when I'm an 8, and I'm okay with that. That is where I was when I was 165. So, as I don't have a weight loss goal, I have a pant size goal. So that's what I always say. I'm in a 12 right now. So I have a little bit of work to do, but so I lost 75 pounds, kept it off for a few years, but then the weight slowly starts to creep up. Then I got pregnant again, and this time it was with twins. So this was in 2015. I got pregnant with twins, and again, I gained another 75 pounds, and again, another C-section was in my future. So when my twins were born, they were each over 7.5 pounds. So, I mean, that's a lot of baby. That's over 15 pounds of baby alone, not counting all the other stuff that's in there. So, you know, again, I had gained 75 pounds. And of those 75 pounds, I've lost about 35 pounds of it. So I'm almost at the halfway point. You could say, yes, why did it take you so long? That was 2015. Your daughter's almost 2.5. True, but her twin sister, Victoria, actually had a rare heart disorder called cardiac ganglionitis and ended up having cardiac arrest when she was 6 days old. So, you know, she just wasn't revived in time. Her brain stem died. You know, we kept her on life support for about 6 days, and then it was determined that the brain stem was dead, and that's when we let her go to heaven. So if anybody who has lost someone close to them, especially a child, which I think a lot of you ladies on here have had that experience, sadly, you know, you don't take care of yourself. That's just the honest truth. I've yo-yoed for 2 years. It's just been rough, but the end of, oh yeah, you have. Awesome, Patty. I love you, girl. So, you know, it's been a rough 2 years. I've yo-yoed a lot. I've tried a whole lot of different ways of eating, different meal plans, figured out tons of sensitivities that I have. You know, I have sensitivities to dairy. I have sensitivities to gluten. Just certain things just don't sit right with me. So I had to figure out those things. So it's taken time. I've tried things. I've tried Whole30. I've tried keto. And now I'm using this Time Nutrition with 80-day obsession. And it is going amazingly. As I say, I've already lost 10. I could have lost more than 10 pounds. I'll be honest. I could have lost more than 10 pounds. But for this round, this phase of the program, phase 2, for these 4 weeks, I'm trying to stay off the scale. 100% stay off the scale. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I've like a little under 2 weeks until I get back on the scale. But, you know, I just wanted to briefly go over my story a little bit with you guys. So you, if you're new, you kind of get an idea of where I'm at. Thanks, Patty. I wanted to talk about, again, planning your day, being a crazy busy person like I am. So, you know, I'm a mom. I'm a mom of an 11-year-old and a 2-year-old. My 11-year-old is very busy. He's in a lot of activities. He does Destination Imagination. He does Cub Scouts. He does baseball. He does basketball. He does soccer. He does golf. I mean, he's crazy busy. Like any kid, he's in 5th grade. He has lots of homework. He is just busy. And he also has type 1 diabetes. So that, again, obviously takes more time. We have a lot of appointments for him. My daughter has had some cardiology issues with her daughter having her heart disorder, which is not genetic. You know, we had a lot of cardiology stuff. She is having surgery in a few weeks to have tubes in her ears because she has had 4 ear infections in the last 6 months. So she is getting tubes like my son did when he was 2. So a lot of appointments for that, especially with her heart stuff. They're making us do pre-op appointments. You know, we have to do post-op. You know, there's just a lot of things to still do. So, you know, I'm busy. Besides that, you know, I work this business super part-time. I put in probably 3 hours a day. On the weekends, I still put in probably 3 hours a day because I like to spend most of the weekend with my family. And we're crazy busy. I also am a supervisor of a guardianship department for a nonprofit. So I work 40 plus hours a week there. I also have a 90-minute commute a day at least. Days like today, I'm out in the car, I'm busy, I'm doing stuff, I'm in the car a lot, so I'm busy. You know, I'm a wife, our families live close, they're always doing stuff with families, so like, my sisters-in-laws and brothers-in-laws and their kids and cousins and our parents, you know, so we are busy. Like last weekend, Saturday, we had Destination Imagination all day from like literally 6:30 in the morning till 5:30 at night in Beloit. Sunday we had our goddaughter's birthday party. You know, this weekend, I think, is the first weekend we have nothing planned, because then we'll have state for Destination Imagination. We're going to celebrate our wedding anniversary because we're coming up on 4 years. Again, my daughter's having surgery. My son had his quarterly appointment at Children's Hospital for his diabetes. I have my yearly women exam. We have to get into the eye doctor. So you guys, I'm busy. It's hard. I still cook for my family almost every night. We do crock pot a lot. We do a lot of leftovers, but I'm still mostly cooking every single night. Let's take tonight, for example. My son has an orchestra concert. So what did I do? I packed literally all my food in my cooler in my car for today. Since I'm not in the office to eat anything, it has to be all things that don't have to be warmed up. So, you know, I've had my Shakeology. I'm going to have, in a little bit here, I'm going to have my Greek yogurt with blueberries and some carrots. And then later I'm going to have some hard-boiled eggs and carrots and some almonds. You know, I have different things with me. Dude, I need a vacation. No, I get to go on vacation. The beginning of May, I'm going to Nashville for 4 days with some of our couple friends. So I'm going on a vacation. I am. And then in June, I go to Coach Summit for Beachbody for 4 days as well. And I'm doing that without my husband and my kids. So I just will get to bond with my team. And that's, it's kind of a vacation, but I absolutely need a vacation. But, you know, I am busy. But if I wasn't busy, okay, let's just be honest. If I wasn't busy, I would lay in my bed and be depressed, because I would think about the horrible things that happen in my life. That is just me. That is what I do. I tend to be on the side of being depressed. That's me. I mean, I've lost a child. I've been in a domestic violence relationship with my son's father, biological father. I have had a binge disorder. I've suffered from alcoholism. I've used drugs in the past. You know, I have suffered from emotional eating since I was 13. So you guys, I have stuff going on with me. So I find if I'm busy all the time, it keeps me going. It keeps me motivated. It's a good thing. But I make the time to do stuff like this, to come live with you guys and do this. I make time for my workouts every day. I make time to connect with you guys on here and build new relationships and make new friends and inspire new people, because that is why I do this, because of the passion. So it's really about making sure you're planning. I plan out our dinners every Friday. I plan on our dinners. I grocery shop. That is what we're going to have. We don't go away from that. We really don't go out to eat, you know, because I've got goals. I haven't had a drop of alcohol in over 6 weeks. And, you know, it's not really that hard. Saturday I was offered wine, or Sunday I was offered wine. I was offered cupcakes, and I said no to all of it because my goals are more important. And people understand. If people don't understand why you're making a lifestyle change, then they shouldn't be in your life, guys, for real. Because if you plan ahead, if you think about what your priorities are, you're going to get everything done no matter how busy you are. Because yes, I'm busy, but I make time for the important things. I make time to take care of me, work out. I make time to take my kids to their appointments. I make it work with my schedule at work. I make it work. I take a lot of other time off for things that are not vacation. I do. But that's because my family is my number one priority. I'm just checking the time. I've been talking to you guys for a really long time, but that's okay because I got lots to say today. You know, so if it's important to you, you're going to make it a priority. And always, when I make out my schedule for the week, I put in the things that have to be done, the things that I need to do, you know, and that's obviously things for my family and then for work. Right, Karen, a healthy size 10 or 8 is better than a cupcake. And it is. I'm not really a sweets person anyway. What's the hardest for me is the wine. I'll be honest. I love my wine. And, you know, I will have wine again. You know, it's just the specific program. It's 80 days, no wine. You know, I can handle it. Especially on my birthday. That was really hard to not have wine on my birthday. That was difficult. But I did it, and it shows that I can do hard things, guys. This is showing me that my mindset is stronger than I ever thought. Yes, I've had a few meal cheats, you know, I've done that. But I still haven't had dessert. I still haven't had wine, you know, and that's a huge plus for me, especially the wine. But if you are motivated enough and inspired enough, you'll do hard things. So, you know, you think you don't have time to work out. Guys, I get up at 4:30 in the morning to make sure I get my workout in. You know, that's just what it does. I stay up late to make sure I hit my goals in my business. Because before, if I just didn't feel the greatest, I would just lay on the couch and watch TV all night. I don't do that anymore. I honestly can't even tell you what's going on TV, not even with This Is Us. That's just my honest to God truth. This weekend I have more free time, so I am going to catch up on This Is Us this weekend. Guilty pleasure. But you guys, if you have goals, don't let silly things be excuses for you. Don't let, oh my gosh, I'm in a car all day long, then I have to go straight to my son's orchestra concert. You know, I'm just going to have to go through the drive-thru. No, you don't. Make sure you have foods that you can eat in your car. Yogurts, as I said, hard-boiled eggs, a protein shake, you know, whatever you need to do to stay on track. So I've gone really, really long. Sorry, guys, but it's time for me to eat my food and then head over to the courthouse. So see you later. Bye, guys.